All right, I'm putting it out there in the social universe. I suck as a parent. I have not done the job I need to prepare my kids for the future. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna struggle. So here's the story. I was picking up my daughter with her friends, and we're in the car. And I don't even know how we got on the subject, but we got on the subject of change. And it came out of the three girls that were in the car, two of them did not know what the value of a nickel was. And the one that did wasn't even 100% certain. I wish at least my daughter was the last girl. No, she was one of the two who didn't know. And I couldn't help but make a parallel to what we're experiencing right now with communicating and networking and serving a new generation of client. Can you fathom, any of you in 8th grade, not knowing any of your friends not knowing how much a nickel was worth? It still doesn't compute, to be honest with you. That's why I started with the joke of me being a crappy parent, because still she should have needed to know. But think about it. Do your kids walk around town with change like you used to do? Like when I was a kid, my mom would legitimately send me to school on some days with change to pay for lunch that I would then go down. I was an East Coaster, so West Coast, if you don't know what this is, look it up. It is legit. I would go to the Wawa and buy hockey cards with my change. My kids aren't cruising town with change anymore. It's just not what they do. We're all Venmoing, PayPaling. Oh, don't worry about it. Susie's parents will pay, and then I'll just send her money afterwards. Like, that is the future, and that is what is going on right now. And so when you're dealing with clients and you're trying to give financial advice and structure, the reason why I'm bringing this up is, guys, it's important for us to understand that the next generation is coming from a completely different financial literacy situation than we are. And so we've got to understand how to communicate, how to strategize, what their visions and values are for their future, because chances are it doesn't look like ours, right? You're starting to see a new product set become more and more viable in our world. People building houses on their land, like they own a house and they have a yard and they're building another house on it so they can make more income. People are buying houses together. Like, did that thought ever cross our minds when we were growing up? No, like I got my land, I don't want anybody on it. Now it's the complete opposite. So we've got to remember, guys, and my daughter is just a good punch in the face, that because you know how to communicate to your generation and you know the buzzwords and the goals and the visions and yada, yada, doesn't necessarily mean that we know the up and comers. And if you want to stay relevant and be able to serve everybody, you've got to become a master of speaking multiple languages. You've got to be bilingual, trilingual in some cases, to be the best that you can be and provide the service that you're here for. So yeah, bad parenting strikes again, but good lesson for me. And hopefully it gives you guys some value. Take care.